Hola amigos, and welcome to a random video that I am doing for the little bit of a session while I get used to recording again. This is Tropico 3 Absolute Power. Now, this is not like any game we've done so far. Well, we've only done it first-person shooter and a real-time strategy. This is a city builder. Now, most people have heard of this, and I know Tropico 4 is out, but I don't have that. So you're gonna have to deal with Tropico 3. However, I have the Absolute Power Edition, which we're not gonna be doing any Absolute Power campaigns, but it's new, okay? Alright, so sorry if I'm a little off. I haven't recorded in a while, and my mouth's actually a little dry. So if you hear the mic mute a little bit, it's either because someone in the game is talking or I'm getting a drink of water. So we're going to go new game, classic campaign, and I know there's a bunch of different missions here, and then the ones that are labeled like this I haven't actually completed. But we're going to do the first mission, called Bananas. Our term in office as El Presidente is 1950 to 1970. This does take place about 50 years ago, and it's very, very Caribbean, since that's basically when it takes place. It doesn't actually take place on like Cuba or anything specific like that. It's just a random islands. Alright. The abdication of the old Presidente of St. Helena provided the perfect opportunity for your rise to power. As the head of the state, it is now your job to lead the small island nation to a new age of prosperity. St. Helena is a modest island with rich and fertile lands, which have attracted the attention of the American food conglomerate Frutas Limited. You should make use of the gringos to secure the financial future of the island, as well as your own Swiss bank account. Our mission objective is to export at least 8,000 units of agricultural exports. So let us get into this. I am the Jesus Christ of politics. I am a patient victim. I sacrifice myself for everyone. I didn't see who it was. So here we are. We can choose what our Presidente is like. I mean, they obviously have real dictators here. Juan Perón, Augusto Pinochet. I know Fidel Castro's on here, but I'm not going to look for him. We're going to do a custom avatar, however. This is my guy that I used last time. However, we're going to change him up, since apparently we're going to be kind of a farmer in this, and I have a frame rate of 180. I wonder how this is going to turn out. I only run at 60. Excuse me. Okay, so I do kind of like the fair complexion. I mean, the different ones: Asian, Celtic, light. We should stop licking his feet. Come on, that's one thing I don't like about this, is he looks down at his feet. Brown. I only like really brown, dark, olive, Mediterranean, and the one I had before, which is fair. You know, for this one, I think actually what we're going to do is Mediterranean. Sorry guys, I had to cough, and I did not want to do that into the mic. Hairstyle, let's turn him to the side. You know, well, let's change his costume first. Turn him back. El Concierge, Admiral, nah. Maybe the tuxedo. Pirate, turn him a little more. General, Union Leader, maybe. Traditional, Kingpin, Elvis, Bouncer, Casual. What do I like the most? I've never used it before, but I actually kind of like traditional. Or, you know what? I'll go Union Leader. Kind of the farmer look. We're not going to give him a cigar or anything. Change his hair. Because this is obviously the most important part of the game. Right here, making the avatar. Nothing else actually matters. Make him bald. Do we want to give him a hat? Ooh. I like the top hat. Kind of accentuate the business. Not the Admiral. That actually really well goes with the farmer aspect. Commie. That's funny. Mobster, bowler, pirate. We'll go with the bowler, but I actually kind of... or the top hat. I think I'll go with the traditional if I'm going for the top hat. I won't give him any beard or mustache. My name, Iron Squire, obviously. Which I didn't introduce myself. I'm Iron Squire. Background, farmer. So here you get to choose... well, heck, I'll go back to the main screen. A background, a rise to power, your qualities, and your flaws. Each of these pretty well drastically influence the way that you play the game. So, for instance, background, farmer. You call your crops my little babies and spend hours reciting haiku to the sheep. After all, a good farmer is nothing more or less than a handyman with a sense of hummus. So for this we get plus 10 communist faction respect, plus 50% farm production, huge, but minus 10 intellectual faction respect, because, you know, we're not very well educated necessarily. But if we go Moscow U, no, we'll go Harvard U, so we don't have the communists. After you graduated at Harvard University, you considered running for office of President of the U.S. Instead, all you got was some small backwater Caribbean country. If Considering consolation, your knowledge, skills, and even your American English are far superior to your classmates. They all became U.S. presidents. So first would get 10 plus 10 capitalist faction respect, plus 30 U.S. relations, plus 20% faster education and skill training, but minus 15 USSR relations. So I'm going to stay farmer because that's a pretty good one. Rise to power, elected as capitalist. You preached the efficiency of capital accumulation and the need for free markets to the Western world when Milton Friedman and Ayn Rand were still careless brats. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce their names. The only thing that you neglected to mention was the fact that your theories led to a concentration of the means of production in the hands of a selected few. But hey, money doesn't stink, right? So we get, I like this because plus 20% factory worker production, but I don't think we're going to be having that. Plus 20% liberty, plus 15 US relations, and plus 5 capitalist faction respect. I don't think we're going to be factory workers, so maybe. That's actually really good. Especially since we're going to have minus intellectual respect, plus 20 would be really good. Military coup? Nah. Family values. Religious appointment. Assault by KGB. Heir apparent. You know, I think I'm gonna go Velvet Revolution. Or is there something else I could do? Socialist? Fascist? Anything? Farming? Oh, there we go. Communist Rebellion. Okay, more farming respect, USSR respect, and communist faction respect. You believe in exporting revolution to every nation in need of liberation from foreign oppressors. That's why you staged a coup and overthrew the rotten capitalist government on Tropico. Power to the people. Alright? Sorry that I am taking a long time to do this. You can skip forward if you want to, I don't mind. Just know that I will be picking some traits here. If you don't pay attention to these, it might cause you a little bit of trouble. Alright. Diplomatic I like because you get plus 5 respect from everybody, and you also get a free diplomatic ministry. Let's see, however. Minus 10% farmer. Okay. This is interesting. Green thumb. I thought there was a farming one here, and I think this might be it. Plus 10 environmentalist or faction respect, and I always make them hate me because I'm not an environmentalist. Minus 10% factory worker production. I don't think we're gonna have too many factories, but minus 50% pollution. Interesting. What's incorruptible do? No. Scholarly. No, we're not really going to be educated. Athletic. Well-traveled. Patriot. That'd be interesting. Populist. Charismatic. You know, I think we'll stick with diplomatic. Now, what do you want for hard-wrecking? It's just 10% overall production, which is really strong. Administrator. You know what? I think we'll stick with what you have. Cheapskate. Minus 10 communist faction respect. Minus 5% building cost, but maximum salary set to 25. Now that's going to be hard when it comes to college workers, but we don't have many college workers. Because factories only require high school, so religious zealot, I think I'll keep it. It's a huge hit to the intellectuals, but I think it's better. Alright, we're going to go next, and I think we're going to be greeted with some radio.
Do you like being controlled? How does it feel being denied to reap the fruits of your labor? How is it possible that your sweat and tears are only fattening the ruthless oppressors while you work 14-hour shifts? I say enough. No more lies. It's time for change, and I, Betty Boom, will be your guide to liberation. Join the resistance or die.
She's interesting. She's basically like the negative radio talk host. Everything and anything I do, she's gonna hate on. Anyway, January 1950. Congratulations on your victory, Presidente. Allow me to provide you with this helpful advice. Begin the construction of farms to cultivate the land. Farming will guarantee a steady stream of export revenue as well as feed the citizens. Coffee, sugar, and tobacco, I like it, tobacco, are the most profitable crops, but they will not feed the island's population. Martin Gomez, former president of St. Helena, California, USA. P.S. Take no stock in the rumors behind my abdication. I assure you that it was due to health reasons. I agree. Presidente, your first action should be to build at least 2 new farms. Exports from these farms will secure additional profits. Open the build menu. Okay, I can explain all this. Okay, this is the island that we start out with. Sorry that I clicked my tongue to my mouth. Anyway, so basic controls, you can zoom in with the mouse wheel. Right mouse button brings up the menu. If you hold Alt and then just move the mouse, you can spin around. Left click, select something. And interesting, you can actually go all the way down to people. Whoa, I'm getting a little bit of lag. Zoom in on people and click on them, and you have all these different things. Age, she's like her age, her job, she's unemployed. Like all these different